could
Okay,
start.
me too. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to click record on my side?
Yeah.
It says that you have it says I have to ask permission of the host.
No, I think it's recording right now.
So I don't have to press record?
I
If it
don't
doesn't
think so.
record, I'll send it to the group chat.
Okay.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah. Pursuing a dream is something in America and around the world that everybody wants to do and everybody has the opportunity to do. So why not do it in business? Research for a business plan allows you to gather all the information you need and everything you're going to need to do and to pursue and complete your business plan. As a group, we have gathered information from a few trusted sources to help describe the incentives that go into creating a business plan. First, I will discuss the importance of organization and having a strategy and plan behind your business plan. Second, Nathan will discuss e-commerce. Third, Zoe will be talking about financial accountability in a business plan. Fourth, Sam will be talking about marketing and what advertising can do in your business plan. Fifth, Austin will be discussing reasons why it is important to surround yourself with great mentors, and then he will follow with the conclusion. I will be talking about organization and strategy. Having a strategy and a plan allows you to have something to follow, and with just in your business plan, it just allows you to base your everything that you're doing off of, and it basically just overall allows you to set a goal to what you can achieve and how to attack the certain goal that you set. And then by doing so and making the strategy and plan work smoothly and easily, it's best to do research and just continue to do research nonstop for the business plan. I know organization seems like a basic and simple task, but when it's done correctly, it's just out of the world and it's easy to just complete everything that you're trying to do. Knowing what everything is, it's just a complete positive and it just allows everything to go in control and just smoothly. Labeling and grouping like certain notes and information and stuff like that makes everything easy to find. So when you're looking for a specific thing, you just know exactly where it is. And then also by researching and continuing to label throughout the whole process of your business plan, it just makes opportunities grow to new levels and it just continues to have opportunities throughout the whole thing. Organization helps track changes, helps track everything throughout your business plan because if you're able to track your changes, your employees, and overall the business plan as a whole, you are able to figure out what's going on and what's happening within the business plan. It also helps to track goals that are achieved and the goals that need to be achieved, and just so that you can continue to develop into the business plan that you are seeking and that you want to be in. And then overall, just tracking it finishes in at the end with success, and which everybody knows that when you start a business plan, you want to achieve the goals. Success is just the overall end goal. Okay. And according to Lewis Bell's online article in 2017 titled Organization and Business Planning, a disorganized company is prone to setbacks and challenges to its overall business plan. So basically, tracking your changes and knowing what's the actions of what's happening within that plan will allow you to control the pace. But all those setbacks and challenges and problems are going to occur within the business plan no matter what. It's just the goal is to be able to overcome and continue on with the business plan, not let the one small setback slow you down and change the pace of the business plan. Just being able to minimize the setbacks, the business and the problems and challenges within the business plan is just something that could be a simple task if you let it, but it also could be a hard task if you drag it out. And by doing so, and by being organized is the best way because it allows you to just continue to be professional within your business plan and just keep track of everything you do. And so at the end of the day, you pretty much have one choice or two choices between your business plan, and it's either being organized or being disorganized. And being organized is a better way to go. And now Nathan will speak on e-commerce.
There are many incentives needed to successfully create a functional business. A company that is involved with e-commerce could branch out and compete in a wider field of sales. With people constantly internet surfing, an online platform allows for 24-hour sales. If it is a product you sell, customers can purchase day or night. If it's a service you offer, customers can get your information from your online website. Many people have resorted to online shopping. The internet has become a necessity for many people, whether old or young. Many people use the internet daily. E-commerce sales are said to pass 740 billion by 2023. Another pro to using e-commerce is international sales. Your product or service can be seen all over the globe. If competition is an issue for your, sorry, I got to share my PowerPoint. There we go. If competition is an issue for your company, international trade allows your business to be recognized in places where competition in the industry is low and the demand for your product is high. The savings that comes with running your e-business can save your company an impressive amount of money. If your website, if you have your own website, I skipped over one. An e-business does not require employees in most circumstances. Running your store without technically having any employees to run it cuts the cost of labor dramatically. And compare with a physical store, you will not pay any electric, water, rent, or utility bill. The cost of running your e-business, are these fees worth what comes with an online platform? If you have your own website, chances are you will have to hire someone with experience in web design to create your website. Prices for this service will vary on the amount of detail you put into your website. Nonetheless, this will be one of the most expensive aspects of the process. Shipping and handling will be another cost that goes into online sales. You can offer free shipping, or you can always make it a fee for the customer. While e-commerce is important to starting a business, there are many more important things to be covered. Zoey Montoya will now take over to discuss financial accountability in starting your business.
Okay, financial accountability. Oh wait, I have to share mine too. How do I? Okay, how do I share mine now?
You're going to click share screen.
Okay. I don't have my, it's not showing my PowerPoint to put on here. Hold on, let me try it again because it's not showing my power. Yeah. Do y'all just want me to read it then? Like just
Yeah, you can.
without the slideshow?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, because it really isn't giving me an option for that. Okay. Financial accountability of creating a business. The financial accountability that goes into creating a business is all things needed to cover and protect your business money-wise. So many unfortunate people have started a company and drained their entire savings into it, just to come to find out that they're drowning from the start. With an expense outlay, you can get a rough estimate in advance of your company's past, present, and future expenses. Finances can cause a business owner to become in over their head, often losing track and forgetting some costs. Sitting down and writing out a list of expenses lowers the chances of neglect of your company's or of neglect and forgetfulness by providing a type of organization. So many of us have looked through our bank statements and noticed that we have been paying for a subscription that we hardly use anymore. When you take the time to look at where your money's going, you get the chance to ask yourself, is your money really worth it? Like an expense outlay, a written sales project is also a smart tool to use to better prepare financially also. Prior to starting your company, a written plan for sales keeps you better informed about the income of your business. So having written sales projecting provides a business with a roughly calculated number of the revenue it will earn after a certain point. It's very beneficial in figuring out your company's break-even point, which is another important number to be familiar with. Also, a business break-even point is a very important number to meet because when your company reaches a break-even point, your total sales equals your total expenses. This means that you're bringing in the same amount of money you need to cover all of your expenses and run your business. When you break even, your business does not profit it, but it also does not have a loss. Knowing this number is important because it gives you a minimum requirement for your business to make in order not to lose money. So a business requires money and money requires customers. So in order to make money, it is good to acknowledge your customers' incentives. Treating customers with proper care increases the chance of them returning. Hold on one second. All right. If selling your company is what you would lean towards, then sell your business in many ways. You can sell it by opening a market to other businesses, employees, and managers, and many others. If you do not wish to sell your business, you can always keep it in the family. Susan Ward of the Balance of Small Business States claims the dream of small business owners, keeping your business in the family ensures that your legacy lives on and provides a living for your heirs. A big part of starting a business is being financially accountable. And now to speak on the marketing side of creating a business, I give the attention to Sam.
Thank you. Short screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Thank you. So now on to another part of our simple business plan, the marketing aspect. There's a lot that goes into the marketing behind planning a business. According to NerdWallet, one of the first things that a company needs to do is figure out their target audience and build their marketing strategy around that foundation. So you have to figure out a price point for the product, a reasonable price point, meaning like you can't sell like pencils. If you're selling pencils, you can't sell them for like $10 each. You have to figure out a reasonable price point. Another way that you need to market is figuring out the packaging for your product. Obviously, the less you have to package it for, the more you can maximize your profit and you get more income that way. That comes from bizfilings.com. Each company needs to figure out how their product is unique whenever they're trying to market. because if their product's not unique and they can't figure out a point to push that towards their customers, then there's no reason to buy that product. The consumer needs a reasonable reason to buy your product and why it'll help them long term. Another important aspect is that they need to develop customer loyalty. So, for example, if you're a home renovation contractor, you're going to be relying on referrals from other people, and their work will speak for itself as to whether or not people will use their services or not. From my second point, the company needs to figure out what market they're going to compete in. Just like Nathan said, e-commerce is a very good and reliable source to market certain products. The market is very competitive, so whether it's stored online, the plan needs to specify and how they will achieve that goal of getting their service out there and promoted, whether it's through advertising on TV or like Facebook ads. The type of business will plan on how you plan on getting the word out there and growing and trying to grow your business. It is important to put yourselves in the customer's shoes whenever you're beginning this marketing strategy, meaning that you have to know what the customer is looking for. You have to know like what the trends are that are going on in the world at the current time. That comes from bizfollowings.com. So you just have to know what the most successful thing going on right now is, and you have to try and match that to the status quo. So the wants and needs of the consumer are always changing with new trends, and you have to be willing to fit that and accommodate to the rest of the world. So overall, by building the market strategy, we'll lay out a structure to build upon as your business begins to grow. So your foundation is very important, because if you have a strong foundation, such as knowing your audience and establishing your target audience, it'll help you grow in the future. So overall, it's just important to stick to the fundamentals of the business. You don't need to overcomplicate the process, and it's just going to be very hard to grow your business if you constantly change things and don't stick to one solid plan. And now on to Austin, who will talk about surrounding yourself with great mentors down the road.
All right. All right, in mine, I did how mentors can help start a business. To help start a successful business, it's very important to surround yourself with great mentors that can help make big decisions when needed, and just even help you run your day-to-day operations of your business. Right here, you can see that I have Bill Campbell, who was actually Steve Jobs' mentor. And Steve Jobs everyone knows Steve Jobs. He was Apple. He's founder of Apple. He started in his garage, and he went out and found Bill Campbell as his mentor. He was a big tech genius as well, which actually brings me to my next point of when you're looking for a mentor, you want to find a mentor that has been in your line of work and knows that company inside and out. That way he can help you out the most. And then with Mark Zuckerberg, he was actually mentored by Steve Jobs as well before Steve Jobs passed away. And so he helped get Facebook up and going, and everyone knows what Facebook is like now and what it's been. Just with business in general, most businesses do not succeed after 5 years. It has a 50% failure rate. And 30% of businesses actually fail within 2 years. And we went back and I went to Forbes.com, and they interviewed the 50% of businesses that failed, and 90% of them went without a mentor. And out of those 90%, 99% admitted that they would have rather started with a mentor because it really would have really helped them start their business and get them going on the right track. And that's my PowerPoint. But just overall with mentors, there are many things that they can help you with. Like I said, the day-to-day operations, the big decisions, or even if you just need someone to talk to about anything within the business, and they're going to be there to help. But the main thing is you want to find a great mentor that is in your line of work, that knows exactly what to do and when it needs to be done. All right, and then for my conclusion, I was just putting having successful business is very hard. 50% fell, 30% fell after 2 years. Like I said, there's many things you can do to get your business to have better odds, and e-commerce, financial accountability, marketing mentors, they're all things that are going to give your business a better chance of being successful in the long run.
Is that the end of the speech?
Yep.
All right, there we go. I think that was pretty good. All right. So y'all are recorded.